Reality at Dawn, Chapter 6. Faith. Will, faith, and confidence are the elementary factors which contribute to an easy success on the path of realization. A strong will to achieve reality means that we are inwardly awakened to the thought of recognizing self. We proceed on with the idea and select a path. The very first thing to be looked at seriously is that the path we select is the right one, leading directly to our goal. It is therefore quite essential to have in our mind a clear and definite conception of the final goal. Now, the final goal of different people may be different in many respects, and consequently, the means to achieve it may also be different. We have thus to select the right path leading directly to the final goal for which we aspire. Hasty judgment in the matter often leads to disappointing results, for it is just possible that the path you have been persuaded to adopt may not be the right one, leading to your destination. Often, by adopting a wrong course, you lose sight of the real thing and are led into false conceptions and illusions. If you persist on the same course, your final approach to reality becomes impossible. This often happens when you unfortunately fall under defective guidance and wrong training. It is therefore absolutely necessary at the very outset to try every possible means to judge that the path you have adopted for realization is really the right one. Do not follow a path because it is the oldest, for the oldest one may be most ill suited to the changed conditions of the world and society. Do not follow a path because it has been followed by the majority of men, for the majority may not always be right and are more often led by only a chosen few, who in all possibility might have been misled. We must be thoroughly considerate in judging the merits of a thing, applying all possible means at our disposal. We should never come to a hasty conclusion without due consideration and trial, through the help of reason and experience. When we are finally convinced of the merits of the thing, we may stick to it with faith and constancy. Faith thus reposed shall be genuine and lasting. while faith promoted by inducement offered by outwardly attractive features and the display of pretty materialistic achievements is no faith at all, but may rightly be termed as persuasion. It has no stable foundation to rest upon and disappears under ordinary adverse circumstances. Gross types of worship of idols in solid material shapes and rigid adherence to forms, symbols, and rituals do not actuate real faith. It is pure and simple materialism which promotes prejudice and not true faith in the hearts of those who pursue it. They believe blindly in what they are induced to, without applying their reason or judgment, and are not in the least inclined even to consider any other course. I find people acknowledging the efficacy of certain other means of direct approach to reality, but still they are not prepared to follow them because, as they say, they cannot get away from the path they have already adopted. They have, in fact, no faith in reality, but only faith in forms and symbols, which may rightly be termed as prejudice. It helps. It means that their vision has become limited and they do not want to rise high to seek reality. Their fate is sealed and they remain in the same confined sphere forever. In fact, what keeps us down, checking us from rising higher, cannot be termed as faith.